The Judocorp USCA Young Event Horse East Coast Championships presented by Dewberry of Ireland. Jonathan Horowitz alongside Marilyn Payne on Flip My Horse TV. We saw the first group of horses and riders in the 4-year-old championship before the break, and now coming out of the break, we welcome on to Pierre Le Goupil's Young Horse course. This is number 209, Morgan Batten, riding Redtail, Angel's Envy. Young 4-year-old dark brown mare. Out of the 19 entrants in the 4-year-old East Coast Championships, just 6 mares, 2 stallions, 11 geldings. And in the 5-year-olds tomorrow, out of the 50 entrants, just 10 mares. So the mares, they often take a bit longer, but the ones that do compete in the championships, they often perform very well. So we'll be seeing Redtail, Angel's Envy, Westphalian breeding on this 4-year-old that's sired by Timolin out of the dam Miss Moneypenny V, owned by Ingrid Splawn, and was bred by Alex and Ellie O'Neill. And Marilyn, for those that are just tuning in, this moment before the horses do their jumping, it's very different because for the young horses, they're allowed to school and go through the water.
That's right. It's a great opportunity for them, and we love it for the young horses because it gives them confidence, it gives the riders a chance to relax, horses a chance to relax and breathe. I think it's a wonderful opportunity for them. And the judges aren't looking at it now, we are, but you look at the horse and you're like, wow, that looks like an event horse. Very leggy, looks eager to go.
Now Morgan did choose to go up the mound and now cantering through the water, and this horse, like you said, Marilyn, looks like an event horse. Well, the mom was quite the event horse. Miss Moneypenny V won the 2-star cart back in 2023 and competed up to 4-star with Alexander O'Neill, and while she was competing, they decided to breed Miss Moneypenny V and cross Miss Moneypenny V with the sire Timolin to produce Redtail Angel's Envy. Redtail Angel's Envy qualified with a 77.9 qualifying score. To make the championships, you have to have a minimum of 75 out of 100. That came at the Vista in Aiken in May, and Vista holds a number of qualifiers. They don't hold regular horse trials. It's predominantly a schooling facility, but they do host young event horse qualifiers, and this pair qualifying in May, and they've since done 2 beginner novices at Stableview, and then 3 novices competing at Bucart, where this mare's mother was an FEI winner a couple of years ago, and 0 jump penalties for Redtail Angel's Envy in the last 4 horse trials. 16. Oh, go ahead, Marilyn.
No, I was just going to say, it sounds like a winner already, just from the breeding and the experience it's gotten. Let's see how it does.
I feel like a boxing announcer talking him up as now the bell rings and we're underway with Morgan Batten and Redtail Angel's Envy.
Good jumper. And I was saying before, we give a score, individual score for each fence from 0 to 5. So far, this horse would be easily in the 4s, 4.5, maybe a 5. It looks very balanced.
Through the combination in the show jump portion, 2-stride oxer to vertical, and now to the final fence, which is an option that riders can take it set a little bit higher to show off their scopiness, and this mare has some scope.
Definite scope here. And now we see a change of pace, clearly a change of pace at the first fence.
Ears forward, eager as well as they come to the tricaner.
You see the riders going into that with a little more leg, like, come on, we're going. And the horses, they don't even care. They're okay.
It's usually the riders that care more about the trainers than the horses.
This horse is jumping very nicely out of stride, has a good gallop between the fence, maintaining the same pace, the same rhythm.
I think this could be one of your contenders. They scored a 16.1, tied for the third best dressage score. Conformationally, though, 7.61 out of 10, so that was sixth best of the group heading into the jumping and galloping phase.
But I love the gallop in between the fences.
Yeah, I think that's an appetizer for the gallop at the very end.
And does the flying changes easily. Handled that one really well, where it landed downhill and was balanced. Now we'll see what it really. I'm so glad they put this mound in. That's okay. Jumped it well, just landed a little bit heavy. The rider got a little bit unbalanced, but beautiful. Just keeps coming.
And now one more fence. The John's rail car at 15 before going into the gallop, and the gallop taking place on the 5-star and 3-star track.
And it can cover ground.
Morgan Patton and Redtail Angel's Envy. So you don't see a lot of mares competing in the Young Event Horse Championships, but last year's 4-year-old class was won by a mare, Prime Star, and last year's 5-year-old East Coast class was won by a mare in Rose Traveler.
And when mares are good, anything. But that's my winner so far.
Well, came in